Alright guys, time for the Coastal Ruins. So, this level is what some people, including myself, think could be the prettiest. Maybe either this one or Cleopatra's Palaces. They're both really beautiful levels. Okay, so we come out here, and we notice that there's a couple of different ways that we can go. If you guys, like, turn and go right, there's like a little carnival. Or I guess some abandoned fun fair. So we can go ahead and break that open. And look what it says, Egyptian Adventures. Oh man, an Egyptian amusement park. What fun. Alright, so there's a series of exhibits that we can pass through. So there's a series of things we need to do first. We need to first get the crossbow, and then we need to do, like with the crossbow, we use it to do something else. So do not go down this slope yet because you need what you call the explosive crossbow in order to destroy all the targets. Right now, we're not able to do that. Alright, oh, let's go up to this. Whoa-ho-ho. Yeah, that can scare a lot of you guys, but don't worry, it's just for scare. Alright, so here's another puzzle we're going to have to do. So go in this room, and what you're going to notice very quickly is that Lara turns and looks in the mirror. Well, there's a reason why she looks there, because there's invisible spikes on the floor, so basically the mirror will show you where the floor is walkable and where it's not. So from here, go ahead and jump. And then you can go ahead and run forward. Here we should be able to do a left flip, land there, and oh look, in the mirror it shows the crossbow. So look, we can pick it up like right there. Alright, so what we can do now is if we backflip, we should land there. Let me see. You know, honestly, this part is a little bit nerve-wracking, I'll tell you guys the truth. Yeah, it can actually be very scary sometimes. Alright. Well, we made it out there with the crossbow in one piece, so what we're going to go ahead and do is combine our crossbow with the laser sight, so that way we can look through it. Then what I'm going to do is choose the explosive ammo. Okay, so now we're going to go down this slope, and this is timed. You have to break all targets, or destroy all targets, within X number of seconds, or else the platform will fall. But when you destroy them all, it turns off the spikes, and then Lara can drop down without a problem. Yeah, it should drop any second. There we go. Alright, so come over here, and there's a coin that we pick up. Go ahead and pick up the coin, and that's more or less what we need in order to get out of this joint. Alright, so now climb up and go through this crawl space. Hello, Mr. Mummy. Alright, so now what we can do is we can come over here, and this is where we insert our coin. So, when we insert our coin, I guess our token, he's going to play his instrument and cause a rope to come up. We can climb up the rope. It's almost like a snake charmer, I guess you could say. Come on, Lara, you can grab that rope. Alright, so now we're up here. And what we can do is we can pick up this piece of wood. And then what we also need is this handle, so we can use the crowbar to get that. Alright. Then what we can go ahead and do is combine our wall hook with the broken handle, so we can use the hook and pull. So, that's definitely something of value to us. Alright, so we're going to use it in order to get a key. So now we're in this room here. if you guys see, the key is on the other side of the room, so what we'll use is our hook and pole, and we'll grab the key. Alright, so we've got, I believe they're the gate keys. Yep, see, gate key. So that's essentially what we need in order to get to the catacombs. Alright, so now we've done more or less everything we need to do at the fun fair, so now we're going to proceed and head for the ocean. We can exit Egyptian Adventures, we can head back out this way, and this is exactly where we need to go next. So there's a couple of different doorways. I believe you can go through either one. The doorways just take you to different sides of this wall. If you guys are wondering, I guess that way is more or less a dead end. I think this is the actual one that you would need to take. So, come through here and there's like a little pool of water. So, if you guys just want to take a swim, I don't think there's anything of value in this pool of water. But if you climb out here, you can turn and look that way. There is like a little crawl space you can go into. I believe in order to get there, we would want to jump from over here. Alright, so now we can go ahead and crawl through this. Then from here, we can take the ladder up and out. So now we're approaching the coast. You'll get a beautiful view of the ocean. And there's actually two paths you can take. There's a path that leads to the Pharaoh's Temple of Isis, and there's another one that leads to the catacombs. We don't want to bother going to Pharaoh's Temple of Isis yet because we don't have we don't have either of the two things that we need. We need Pharaoh's Knot and Pharaoh's Pillar before we can proceed through a Pharaoh's Temple of Isis. If we go to Pharaoh's Temple of Isis now, we'd just be wasting our time. But they do have an exit route in Pharaoh's Temple of Isis in case you end up there by mistake. I went to Temple of Isis a couple of times by mistake, first times I played this. So if you guys are wondering, this is where we need to go now. So there's going to be a couple of skeletons that spawn when you come over here. And they cannot be killed with normal ammo. You have to either blow them up or knock them off the edge. Knocking them in water gets rid of them as well. But yeah, these guys are pretty fast. They can get very annoying. And they can jump from ledge to ledge. But what I can do is I can use my shotgun. So when he jumps, I can just blast him right off. And that should take care of him. Alright, so if you guys are wondering, I think there's a little bit of ammo. Oh yeah, and there's a small med pack up here, so we can go ahead and grab that. We can grab the ammo. Then we can head over into this. This is going to be our first visit to the catacombs. We're going to go back and forth between coastal ruins and catacombs. The reason why is because we have to like move a series of obstacles and hit some switches, I guess you could say. So this is the catacombs for the first time. So what we're going to do this first visit is come over here, push this switch, and what you're going to see is that it's going to raise a platform. That is on the lower level. So that's like underneath where we are now. So basically, we want to move this. We can try moving it now, but the problem is that the floor sinks, so it's unlevel with the floor that we need to be moving it on. So what we would need to do is go down to the level below and move the pillar underneath this floor in order to support this floor so we can move that pillar as well. So we're going to go back to Coastal Ruins and then go to the lower level of Catacombs. Right, I think I'll save right here just in case something goes wrong. So, we'll warn you guys, if you guys step on that platform, the boulder will fall on you and it will kill you. You actually can step on that platform and try to, like, real quickly get out of the way. Sometimes it works. You can do the boulder that way, but the way you really want to do it is to light the torch and just burn the rope. The boulder will fall, and then after that, you can go through that crawl space. It's going to fall right about now. Alright, so now we can get rid of our torch. And then we can go through this new crawl space. So you can use your crowbar, you can get this door open. And we're going to go through another crawl space, and this is how we get to the catacombs at the lower level. Alright guys, welcome back to the catacombs. So, now what we're going to do is we're going to come over here and we're going to need to just move this pillar one space. That's the tile that we moved up with that switch on the upper level. So now that we've moved this into place, we can then head back up. And we can do that. So now we're back at Coastal Ruins again. And we go Coastal Ruins Catacombs, Coastal Ruins Catacombs, just back and forth. Alright, so from here you can turn this way. I want to go over and climb up this ladder. And we can go up these steps. Alright, look at that. We're headed straight back to where we were. Alright, welcome to Catacombs. Alright guys, please check out some of these links to some of my other videos. Please subscribe, give a thumbs up, leave a comment below, and stay tuned till next time. Thank you.